everyone, welcome to my channel. Ruthie here, where I share all my tips and tricks, recommendations, and hacks related to mommyhood. I just wanted to kind of talk a little bit about my nursing station. Now, don't get me wrong, I can nurse basically anywhere. I've nursed on a plane, in a parking lot, walking around my house, running after my toddler, all kinds of places. However, I like to keep a little area in my house where I can nurse the baby and both of us can kind of relax and enjoy that special time. This is especially critical in those beginning months when we're trying to figure it out, but also as the baby gets distracted, it's nice to be able to go into a separate space where we can get out of the hustle and bustle of the house and be in a quiet space and nurse comfortably. And so today I just wanted to share how I set it up, things that I include in that area, to see if this helps you create your own area. So with that, let's get into it. And here we are in my nursing area. Really, it doesn't have to be anything glamorous. It could be anywhere in your house. I have it in my master bedroom because my baby is sleeping in our room at least for the first 6 months, but you can definitely do it anywhere where you feel like you'll be using it the most. So let's kind of talk about how I've laid out the space. I strongly encourage you to get some kind of rocking chair. I really like this one. It kind of rocks back and forth, but the most important thing that I look for are these armrests. Now, I really like them to be nice and high so that I can nurse the baby easily and freely, and then I'm not worried about my arms getting tired. I do keep my nursing pillow here, and I did use it a lot in the beginning. Now I really don't utilize it as much. I really like the high back. One thing I will say, test it out. This one does have a leg, really nice. However, I'm short, so I can't easily get up, especially when I'm holding a baby. Charger. I really like this charger specifically because it has these 3 prongs, so it can charge literally any device I might need, and it's just one port, so I can switch it whenever I need to. You're gonna be here for a while. You're gonna probably want to charge your phone. And the Hatch sound machine. Now this is a really nifty sound machine. It's a sound machine, it's a night light, it's all kinds of things that can be controlled through your phone. So let me show you the app. Control what kind of melody you want in it, as well as the sound, all of those things, and you just kind of tap it on, it comes on. So right now I have the lullaby on, you just hold it to tap it off. This one is the Hatch Rest Plus. It can be charged and then have a battery, so you can actually move it, but you would probably keep it plugged in just so that it doesn't die on you. And lastly is my nursing caddy, and let's jump into what exactly is in it. So it's a little basket just like this that I keep all my essentials easily accessible. Now I like to make sure it has a handle because that way I can take it wherever in my house. So even if I'm away from my recliner, which I love, I can take this and it has everything I need in one centralized spot. I'm not searching everywhere to find those items. So let's jump into what I actually keep in there. A water bottle. Now, I mostly keep it with me at all times. Us nursing moms should always be hydrating, but really, everyone should be. So with that, let's take a pause and take a sip. All right, that's real good. Along those same lines, I also like to keep some snacks. Whether it's a protein bar, some nuts, for those really critical, like late nights or when you're just really hungry. Some chapstick. You never know when you might need some. Let's talk a little bit more related to actually nursing. I keep a burp cloth. Babies are messy, especially in this kind of nursing. You'll burp them, they might spit up. So you just want something to clean up that mess. It could be really any rag, but I really like these. They're nice and thick and the patterns are really cute. Along those same lines, I will keep also cloth bibs there as well. I use these if I was given a bottle, if the baby starts drooling a lot, just like a little rag as well, kind of back up. So I like this. And these are both from a brand called Copper Pearl, which I love. They have super cute prints. Next up is things that you might need when it comes to nursing. These will evolve as you kind of go through your journey, no matter how long that journey is. For example, in the very beginning, you need some nipple butter. I highly recommend having some on hand. In general, I keep it here anytime. You don't know when you'll need it, whether you're pumping or something like that, so it's just good to have some on hand. Let's say you were using a nipple shield, you would keep maybe a spare one in here, so it's always within arm's reach. Some nursing pads, my vitamins. So I don't know about you, but especially when I'm a new mom, just had a baby, there's a lot of things that you're already juggling and it's hard to keep it straight, whether you took your prenatal, didn't take it. So just having it really accessible and on the outside where I can see it and see exactly, did I take mine today? Did I take the morning, evening, what it might not be. And it's just really nice to have it there. It's that reminder to make sure you take it. Along those same lines, anything for yourself for breastfeeding or anything that you might be giving your baby, it's good to have on here. So most breastfed babies will have some kind of D drop the doctor recommends, so just having that here is really great. And mommy tip for you, next time you're at the pediatrician's office and they recommend you give the baby something, ask if they have samples of that. I didn't know this, but all the pediatricians have them laying around, they're free, might as well take advantage of it. All right, and then right now I'm not really pumping, but if I was pumping, I would probably keep my pump in here and anything that I would need for the pump. I just wanted to show you guys that the Medela pump actually fits really nicely inside this one. So I like this Caddy for that. I actually use the Spectra currently. When I showed you my nursing station, you saw that I like to keep a charger. Well, I also like to keep a backup one in the Caddy itself. Again, I use this throughout my house. My phone's always dying, if you know me. How important lactation consultants are to this journey. And so if they've shared any resource information with you, it's nice to have it here because this is the time that it might be top of mind. So for example, mine actually wrote this little handy dandy book. There's lots of illustrations inside and information, and it's quick and easy to read. And so if I ever have a question, I kind of use this as a guide. I think Google is a great guide as well, but you can kind of go all kinds of directions. So this is from a source that I've trusted for myself personally, so I tend to go there first. Along those same lines, I'll keep a pen nearby and maybe a notebook just to jot down how I'm feeling, what are things that I'm going through. If your baby has any sensitivities, I'll jot down like things that I ate and how the baby's reacting to see if maybe something that I'm eating is causing a reaction. Most of the time when I'm in my home, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not using one. I like to be comfortable. Whatever works for you, you do you. But for me personally, I don't need one around the house unless of course I have visitors or something like that. This one specifically in my Caddy, and it's just like a white cloth. The nice thing is it has this magnetic snap. Main reason I like this one in this Caddy is there have been a few times where my aunt has called me and wanted to FaceTime or something of that sort. I can just throw this on easily, cover in the front, still have a great FaceTime experience. My baby's comfortable, I'm not getting overheated, and it's just enough cover. In my registry must-have, I talk about how I like the 5-in-1 cover. I'm out and about this, but when I'm sitting down, this is the perfect one. AirPods. Now, your baby's beautiful, you're gonna bond with it, you wanna stare at them while they're nursing, it's all wonderful. I love every moment of it. However, especially in the beginning, when you're nursing for 30, 40, 50 minutes at a time, 8 times a day, it's gonna get a little boring. And so I like to keep something where I can pop in some AirPods and listen to something, whether you wanna listen to a YouTube video or you want to listen to a podcast. I typically don't do a big screen just because the baby can get distracted by those lights. It's just really nice, especially in those late nights when you're trying to stay awake. But that's what I keep in my nursing Caddy, in my nursing station. Again, the principle is just it should be accessible, it should be easy to get to, and the things that you reach for more often, how can you make them in one small area? Do you have one of these in your area? What do you keep in it? I hope you enjoyed this video and that you found some information that's useful. If you did, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. New videos will be coming every single Wednesday, so I'll see you at the next one.